What's up, everybody? Hello. Thank you for coming to the stream tonight. I am Super TARDIS. I'm going to be hosting the awards tonight. I'm joined here by my co-host, Danny B. or Plague.
Hello.
Yep.
Good to talk to y'all.
Season 22, Season 21 draftee, a new player to the league, and I'm happy to have him on tonight for awards.
This is my second appearance. You may remember me from an interview when I got drafted.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Mm-hmm.
Glad to be back.
Yep. I'm gonna wait here, probably just another minute or two. Wait for everybody who wants to be able to get in, to be able to get into the stream. How many viewers do we have right now? We have 40 viewers. Wow.
People excited for the awards.
I am as well. Yeah. Just all right. So ask people in chat. Does my mic sound alright? Is he too quiet, too loud, or something? My audio mixer on OBS is telling me it looks fine, but I can never quite tell. Alright, cool. Yep. Lots of. I'm pretty excited for tonight. There's lots of very interesting races that we're going to watch, especially for MVP. With Hunter Harrison and James Love both having such amazing seasons, I'm very excited to see who ends up taking home that award.
Seems like a lot of tight races this year. Should be exciting to find out who wins what.
Yep. Yeah, my mic's not the best quality. I'm consistent buzz. Sorry about that. Turn myself down a little bit. Is that better? Does that make...
That sounds better.
Sounds better? Alright, cool. Yep, so I'm just go ahead and get started here. But we have about 40 people watching, so yeah. First off, starts off. I have not looked at the slideshow. I don't think Plague has either, so this is both surprise to both of us.
Yeah, I thought about cheating, but I decided against it, so I'm excited to find out in real time with the rest of you.
Yeah, I did the stream last year, and it was a lot of fun. I love finding out reactions live. All right, so here's our awards. We're going to be seeing some new Hall of Famers, all the Gold Glovers, Silver Slugger, Reliever of the Year, Rookie of the Year, Pitcher of the Year, Most Valuable Player, and GMs of the Year, MDM as well, I think. And both these for the minors and the majors, both. Yep. So I think without further ado, we can go ahead and get started here. So I believe, yes, our Hall of Fame inductees to start us off. So just our class of 2036. These are players who retired at a minimum, I think, after season 17. So they're now eligible for the Hall of Fame. So for our first Hall of Fame inductee at the class of 2036 is going to be Paul DiStefano. I don't think this was a big surprise to anybody who knew the inductees. Paul DiStefano was one of the best players of the generation. I believe he won 2 MVPs, maybe. I could be wrong. But just look at those stats. 60 wins over replacement, 1,600 hits, a career OPS plus of OPS of 888. Pretty impressive. Was his recreate Paul DiStefano Jr. is currently tearing it up for the New World Rougarous. This is user Majisu, I think. One of our I think has the most dedicated member awards. Was also our gear commissioner for several seasons back in the early seasons of this league. So yeah, so congrats Paul DiStefano, congrats Majisu on the Hall of Fame induction.
And you can see this is just his latest in a long list of awards. I mean, those awards barely fit on the slide. Yeah. Almost hitting 60 WAR, over 1,000 RBIs. That's truly an incredible career.
Yes, it is. And Paul DiStefano is definitely is going to be joining the inner circle of Hall of Famers in the league.
And 3 stolen bases. I mean, that's going to be tough to beat.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, congrats again to Majisu. We're going to move on to the next Hall of Fame inductee now. And it's going to be Julian O'Sullivan. I don't think Julian O'Sullivan. Just look at those awards. Julian O'Sullivan is the undetested GOAT of this league. I don't think anyone's going to argue that. All-time leader in hits, RBIs. So he's the whole single season home run record. Has won more MVPs than anybody else. I just, probably Juosu, you probably have a bunch of other records too. I'm just not listing off WAR as well. Yeah, absolutely amazing player. Juosu, congrats. Julian Sullivan played most of his career with the Sloths. As you know, Juosu is the GM there. But yes, so yeah, congrats Juosu. I mean, yeah, it's. I believe he's the all-time leader in Silver Sluggers and Gold Gloves, which is just insane. Although one stolen base for over his career is pretty impressive.
Yeah, apparently stolen bases are not conducive to being a Hall of Fame inductee, so take notes,
Nope.
folks.
I mean, I believe there'll be a couple good stolen base people coming up in the Hall of Fame voting soon. Speedy Boy, our all-time leader.
And I can't imagine a better user to have Mike Trout as their picture. I mean, it
Yes.
clearly the baseball gods saw you do that and picked right up.
Joe also said the one stolen base was in her last season as well. So old man O'Sullivan on the Nashville Stars. Yeah. So congratulations, Josu. Congratulations, Manitou. Those are our 2 Hall of Fame inductions for this season. So we're moving on now. We're gonna be these are our remain on the ballot. Mookie Banks, 10 votes. Only need 2 more to get over that threshold. And down here, Bobby Hill, Bobby Hill and Trent Bolt. Ernesto Castillo is going to fall off the ballot after 10 seasons. I believe that's the first time that's happened. I mean, you probably, I don't, that's crazy because consider someone's been on the ballot for so long. But yeah, apologies to Castillo. You are now ineligible for the Hall of Fame.
The Hall of Very Good will place you in, Ernesto.
Yeah.
A great career still.
Yep, great season. I'm not sure who the user is, Castillo. Oh, apologies. Yeah, so moving on, we're going to have our Champions of the Year, Season 20, Death Valley Scorpions. Great season by them. The winners of the World Series. I love some of these face chats. I love Ed Parker's face chat. Awesome. And I love the pajama jerseys as well. All right, so we're going to move on to our Gold Glove winners for the major leagues. Starting off, I'm not going to spend too long on these, just considering there's a lot to get through. We have, I think, 18. We have so many Silver Sluggers gold. But starting off here, we can have Christopher Brew behind the plate. This is especially impressive because I believe Christopher Brew is a season 17 create. So only about 700 TPE to his name. Chicago Kingpins alumni. Always like to point that out. Shola, great user, is a great guy. Yes, congrats to Christopher Brew on the New Orleans Rougarou on a great season.
Yeah, those of you who know me around the league, I love me some defense, and to see a season 17 create come up and win the Gold Glove so quick, that's awesome.
Yep.
Keep up the good work.
Yep. I believe Brew was second in Rookie of the Year voting last season. Absolutely great in the major so far. I mean, efficiency of 0.9 for a catcher is very good. Yes, I think that's what that is. It does not have catcher ERA on here. That's unfortunate. Although I'm pretty sure he had pretty good catcher ERA.
2 double plays too. I imagine it's tough to turn 2 as a catcher.
Yeah. All right, Brandon Fry, Brandon Fry and Mountain Quick are the only 2 really close. Mountain Quick is IA in Detroit, so I don't think it really counts. But congratulations to Christopher Brewer. Brandon Fry had a great season too, and hopefully we'll see him up here soon. So moving on, we're going to have our goal at first base, I believe, and that's going to be Kevin Hunter. Kevin Hunter is, of course, inactive, I believe. Yeah, this is Casey Colby's player. I don't think you know who Casey Colby is, but he is a long-standing member of the league who is, I believe, has left us. So it's unfortunate that's fortunate, but his player Kevin Hunter with the Nashville Stars has won a Gold Glove at first, and a great season. That all considered.
Yeah, it just means this Gold Glove is up for grabs for all you aspiring first basemen. You invest a little bit in range, a little bit in maybe double play. You might get there next year.
Yep, I will say it's a little criminal that Charlie Law Jr. didn't get any votes. Well, I had votes, but Charlie Law Jr. had a very respectable year at first. I'm surprised he didn't get anything. I like to point out 69 double plays. That's pretty nice.
Nice.
Nice. Only 3 errors. That's very impressive. Yep. So congrats to Kevin Hunter, Casey Colby. Moving on now, going to be our second base. Gold Glove is going to be Richard Small. For the Providence Crabs. Providence Crabs had a great season. Interesting to see the Sean Doolittle face gin for second baseman, but still a very good season for him.
It works.
It works. It works well in that pitcher at least. I believe this was Richard Small's last season before retirement. Actually, yes, it was. So congrats on winning the Gold Glove on your way out. Richard Small, one of the best Crabs to ever do it, won an MVP, I believe. Congrats to Philip Fryer, recently retired.
His ER of 10 too. That's got to be up there in terms of league history.
Yeah. He's just definitely. There's been some big zone. It's definitely a. I believe the record for zone rating was broken last season. I could be wrong. That of course, jump to more games is gonna do that. But, you know. Excuse me. Yeah. So congrats to Richard Small. Moving on to third now. It's gonna be Herb Sessions for the Vancouver Vandals. I apologize. I do not know who this user is, but whoever they are, they had a really good season at third. 6.5 zone rating, efficiency of 1.05. That is a great season all around. 3 errors is very impressive. It's all with 19 double plays. Yep. Definitely a bit of a closer race with Herb Sessions and Robert Sandberg, both acquiring a good amount of votes. Yep. Jason Booswell, rookie, up there as well. So congrats to Herb Sessions. We're going to be moving on now to our Gold Glove in left field. No, shortstop, I think. Yeah, shortstop. That's going to be Jagger Philly fan. I don't think anyone saw this one. Didn't see this one coming. Jagger Philly fan, of course, playing for the Nashville Stars. I believe he is. I think this is Philly fan. I think Philly fan is the name of the user. And sorry. Sorry about that. And I believe he has a magician build, and he has pretty much all of his TPE into defense. All 900 of it, which is very impressive.
Yeah, it definitely paid off for him. I mean, ESO is second there in the votes with 33, and it's really not even close.
Yeah, Stevie Show had a great season over at shortstop, but he had a pretty good season to the plate too. So ESO's a bit of a weird one because I know I'm good friends with ESO, so I'm gonna pick on him a little bit. But he seems like he's very okay on both sides of the ball. Where he's a good hitter and a good batter, but he's not good enough to win a Silver Slugger Gold Glove. Yep. So congrats to Jagger Philly fan. Or just Philly fan. So we're going to left field now. It's going to be World Series MVP Elliot. Oh my God. Okay, Evok, you're going to kill me. Lefebvre? I believe that's how you say that name. This was a bit of a recurring joke in the World Series where I could not pronounce Elliot. I get my Elliot Lefebvre. Elliot Lefebvre. Yeah, I said Lefebvre. I remember I couldn't quite say it right, but I'm glad to see Elliot Lefebvre finding success in the voting. Had herself a great season. Plus 12 zone rating is insane for a left fielder.
Yeah, and a play percentage of 994. That's way up there.
Yeah.
I mean, one single error the whole 108 games is incredible.
Yeah. Definitely a great season for him. Yeah. Look for, I believe, Elliott still has one more season before regression, so I'm very excited to see what happens to him next season. So 83 votes as well. That's very impressive. So yeah, we're going to be moving on now to our Gold Glove in center field, and it's going to be our former commissioner, Johnny times 2. I mean, there's been a lot of former commissioners in the voting so far. Johnny times 2 and Kevin Hunter both winning Gold Gloves. But yeah, Johnny times 2 having a pretty solid year in center field. Center field's a bit of an interesting position where it's a lot harder to be good, or it's a lot harder to build up good amounts of defensive stats like zone rating. But definitely, it's being good. This is probably one of the best defensive seasons in center field we've seen in a while. Bit of a close. Connor McDavitt coming up behind. C-Mac, of course, the GM of the Raptors, having a good season, but not quite enough to beat Johnny times 2.
And Taylor Swift not far behind there. So center field was a closely contested race this year.
Yep. Lots of lots of good defensive center fielders in the league. Also, yeah. So congrats to Johnny Times too. And to our right field now, our right field Gold Glove winner is going to be Toby McMuffin. I love the face chin there. Had a great season. I'm not sure the user, I apologize, but lots of votes around. Speedy Gonzalez, Steve Gonzalez, SD Core, he had a pretty good season as well, but he finished second to McMuffin. Plus 8 zone, plus 7.8 zone rating is very good. 0.8 efficiency is amazing. Only 3 errors in the season. Very impressive. Yep. Great fishing. Congrats, Toby McMuffin, on the award. So we're moving on now to, I believe, our last Gold Glove.
Delicious looking award right there.
Yes. I love it. Was, I believe he won the award last season. We had the same exact laugh over the face gen tacos put in for him. Yeah. So, yeah, we're moving on to our Silver Slugger awards now. We are what? Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm thinking hums. Silver Slugger awards. I believe we're gonna start off with catcher here. And this is going to be first name, last name. The reigning MVP didn't quite have an MVP caliber season like he did last year, but he still had a very solid season, rocking that 289, 366, 548 at the plate, 5 and 5.6 WAR. Very, very respectable. 23 dingers. It is interesting to see it last season where he led the league in stolen bases, but to this season where he had 0.
And I mean, look at those RBIs.
Yeah. Nice. 3 triples for a catcher as well is very impressive. He's allowed to TP in the gap apparently. All right, yeah. So congrats, Person Man, on the award. Christopher Brew, our Gold Glove winner, getting lots of votes as well. Especially Duke Thomas, the legend.
I'm sure he'll enjoy that cigar a little bit more now that he's winning the Silver Slugger.
Yeah, Danny DeVito. We're moving on now to our Season 20 Silver Slugger at first base. It's going to be Josiah Tentacion. This is Sorian Tyler's player. He had a hell of a season at first. He started off the year in the first week or so. I think he was hitting, at one point he was hitting like 410, 470 with 16 home runs over 40 some games, which is insane. He kind of cooled off closer to the end of the season, but that first half campaign was still so amazing that he is going to be he is in an MVP condition. Led the league in home runs, RBIs. He was close to the Triple Crown, but he couldn't quite be out for average.
Yeah, and any season you're going home hitting over 300 is going to be a happy season, but to combine that with the home runs and over 100 RBIs, I mean, that's a great season.
Tentacion definitely probably had the best power hitting season in the league. I believe he led in slugging as well as, he had to with home runs, but yeah, congrats to Sorian Tyler on the New York Voyagers. Moving on now to our second base Silver Slugger. This is going to be not a big surprise to anyone else either, but that's going to be James Love. James Love, absolutely amazing season. Definitely he hit 330, had a 421 on base percentage, slugged on top of that while slugging 580, also leading the league in WAR. Have absolute hell of a season at the plate. Only 18 home runs, which is unfortunate, but he had a overall great season. He's definitely 2 MVP contention people right here in a row. Well, he also kind of swept the voting, 90 to 52 with JD Jacks being in second place.
And 61 walks to 87 strikeouts. I mean, that's the closest I've seen those numbers be in all these Silver Sluggers. I imagine he's got to be pretty close to the top of the league there.
Yes, he has. It's been this was a very strikeout heavy year compared to other years we've had, and to only strike out 87 times is impressive. I believe that's probably close to the top of the leaderboard. I could be completely wrong about that, but yeah. Moving on now to our Silver Slugger at third base is going to be Robert Sandberg. Not a big surprise here either. The Sloth Ultra Commander, I believe is his user, had a great season. Definitely he was in MVP condition. He had a great second half. He started off rough, but very, very strong season. Hitting almost 300, get 360 on base mark, but almost slugging 600 is very impressive. A 6 WAR is also very good. Yeah, definitely one of the best, probably the best third baseman this season. led the Sloths to a great season where they didn't quite make it to the World Series, but they were damn close.
Yeah, really solid all around numbers. This guy's just a stud at third base.
Yep, I believe he was also up there. I think he was second in Gold Glove winning. So he was pretty good on both sides of the ball. Yeah. So moving on now, we're going to be moving to another sloth, Bobby McDonald, over at shortstop. Well, excuse me. Three. He had a very solid season as well. Slots of slugging. A lot of sloths. Their park factors are very make it so they can easily hit a lot of home runs, but that definitely shows some of their people slugging over 550 for quite a few members in their team. Pretty run voting. Holly McDonald getting almost 80 votes, with the next one only getting 44. Very solid season for him. Yep. Congrats to, I don't know this user. I'm sorry. Moving on to left field now, and this is going to be a Hunter Harrison. Hunter Harrison, absolutely amazing season. I have definitely a competitor for the most valuable player award. I am excited to see who ends up winning that, but yes, 330 was arguably the best hitter in the league for most of the season, although had a really bad last 2 weeks or so, which dropped their numbers quite a bit. But I believe at one point they were hitting 350, 440, slugging over 600, which was just insane.
Yeah, on base more than 40% of the time, with another really good strikeout to walk ratio, 62 to 85.
Yep. As well as almost having 7 WAR, played pretty well on left field side of the ball. This was especially impressive considering Hunter Harrison is a season. I know he was at a 1200 TBE around for most of the season, so he was a good ways behind a lot of people of them, like Chris King, Johnny Times 2. Those guys are top of the league, and they had much worse seasons than he did at 600 TBE lower. So
Getting 146 knocks in a season. I mean, that's well over a hit a game. He was seeing the ball well.
yep, I believe that was the leader. I could be wrong. It's either him or James Love. So congrats to Hunter Harrison. Moving on to center field now. This is going to be John Camden, yet another sloth. Slashing of having a very respectable season. Probably not the best not the best silver slugger in here so far, but playing a very defensive heavy position like center field. If you can play positive defense there and hit like this, you are a great player. 5 wins of replacement. Very solid season for him.
Yeah, I'm sensing a common theme here with the Sloths, but 21 stolen bases as well, so that doesn't go unnoticed. That's awesome.
Yep. Very close race. I'd like to point out. Johnny Times 2 only losing by 7 votes. And RJ Menard not too far behind either, within 20 votes for third and first.
That's got to be the closest race we've had so far.
Yeah. Yep, so congrats to John Camden. I once again do not know the user. I apologize. Moving on to right field now. This is going to be Speedy Gonzalez. Steve Gonzalez that had he had a bit of a knockdown year. SD core once again up here. When he hit 250, 340, coming off an MVP campaign 2 seasons ago where he set many records for the PBE. It's very happy to see him winning the Silver Slugger with the bit of a down year he had, but he's going to be coming back with a Voyagers next season. I'm very happy to see what he does there.
Yeah, solid all around season. A couple few triples in there.
Yep. Oh yeah, I put out Johnny Times 2 led the league in triples, 14 of them actually, which was just insane. Speaking of voting, Speedy Gonzalez only won by 3 votes. That is probably the closest race we've seen tonight. Ash Dragon had a very good season as well, but I can definitely see perhaps Speedy getting a bit of a seniority bonus.
Slugging at 480, I wonder if that kind of was the difference there.
Yeah. I don't have Ash Dragon's stats pulled up, but I know he had a good season as well. Yeah, so congrats to SD Core on the victory. Yeah, I'm on OBS. Why? Yeah, I'm reading chat. What? I'm sorry. I just looked at chat now. Capture stretch the screen. Oh yeah. Is it a bit off? Oh shit.
Yeah, I just realized it is.
Okay, I'll fix that.
Kind of got the numbers cut off a little there.
Okay, we'll fix that now. Shit. Apologies everyone for that. There we go. That should be better. Is that better? Wait for chat to catch up.
Yeah, it looks like you got it all in there. I can see it.
It works. Cool beans. Also, apologies. Sorry, I was a little focused. I wasn't looking at chat. My bad. So yeah, so congrats to SD Core once again. Moving on to our designated hitter, Silver Slugger. Now this is pretty much a. I don't think anyone saw anything else but this coming. Ulysses Rove with the Voyagers had an amazing season. 4 wins of replacement for DH in 100 games is insane. Definitely congrats to Yurt 6 on the amazing season at the DH position. Hitting over 300, very solid.
30 home runs, just under 100 RBIs. I mean, it's a crazy season.
Yeah, and I believe he's another guy who's like in that 1200 progressing TPE range. So yeah, congrats on the Silver Slugger.
And 134 hits is really quite up there too.
It's up there with the top of the league. All right, so congrats. We're going to move on now to our reliever of the year voting. Lots of very strong relievers this season. But I believe you can read all their names here. Quite a few different ages of people. There is people Doug Dangley, season 18. Also Haley McConnell, who was like a season 9, I think. I don't know. Very interesting. So.
Yeah. Reliever always a volatile position. You get just a lot of up and down every season. So I'm excited to see who can run away with it this year.
Yep. So the winner of the season 20 reliever of the year award is going to be Slim Dugan for the San Antonio Sloths. Absolutely great season by him. 4.4 and okay, I can speak. Sorry, 4.3 WAR over 80 innings is absolutely insane. Keeping a 1.79 ERA, only giving up 7 home runs, striking out 170 people. Oh my God, that's insane.
It's at 7 times as many strikeouts as walks and an ERA below 2. I mean, it speaks for itself.
That's absolutely amazing season. A WHIP of 0.8 as well.
With 80 innings pitched, that's what, 2 strikeouts an inning?
Yeah.
And then some.
Wow, that's 18. Wow, that's 18 K per 9. That is insane. So congrats, Kim Slim Dugan had an absolutely amazing season out of the pen. It's always good to see some more people up here. Handle the 4th, TLK's player, had a pretty good season too. Pretty close in voting. Only one, but definitely Slim Dugan deserved this award a lot. So congrats to him. We're moving on now. We're going to be looking at our Rookie of the Year voting. Now, a lot of people up here, a lot of hitters, which is, if you know this league at all, you know that pitchers tend to win Rookie of the Year more years than batters. So it'd be interesting to see what happens. So our Rookie of the Year is going to be Jason Buswell. I was I was told before the stream, he messaged me saying, "Hey, if I win anything tonight, please pronounce my name correctly." So Jason Buswell, congratulations, Dagumpa, a pretty good friend of mine. We talk a lot. I'm glad to see you up here, bud. You deserve this. Taken in the 4th round as well. So a very strong rookie season.
Yeah, amassing 2.5 WAR when you're really at such a disadvantage, having so much less TPE than your average user. It's incredible. He put up these great numbers.
Yep. Congratulations to Goomba. You deserve it. It's interesting to see the top 3 people all being batters. That is not something that is out of the ordinary for normal PBE. Andrew Lucas being the highest. Actually, Phil Graves being the highest pitcher. Andrew Lucas, another good friend of mine on Boise. Vivi Sealman up here, a player of mine in Detroit. I feel a little bad for Bex because she actually, her first 3 sims, she got up to almost 2 WAR. And she was pitching amazing. She was one of the best pitchers in the league. But then her second half was so awful. She managed to lose 2.3 WAR in something 15 starts, which just hurts to see.
Yeah, anyone in the minor leagues knows Danny B pretty much followed the same trajectory. I think I amassed a whole WAR in the first stream, and it was pretty much all downhill from there, so I know how that feels.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. So congrats to different people around the league. Molly Mitchell getting a vote despite having negative 2.5 WAR. Detroit legend. Listen, congrats to Goopa. Now we're gonna have our pitcher of the year race. Now this is an interesting race. This race is really, I think the winner is really going to be determined by what metric the voters use to determine pitching success. So, I mean, if you're a bit more of a hardcore sabermetrician, you look at pretty much FIP and your WAR stats. You're definitely going to have a different vote than someone who looks at, ERA, strikeouts, WHIP, and such.
It's all strikeouts for me, man. The man with the most strikeouts or woman with the most strikeouts is the winner in my eyes.
Shane Green for you.
All right.
Set the.
Got my vote, Green. Good luck to you.
Yep, guys. All right, so who won? It's going to be Harry Styles for the Death Valley Scorpions. This is who I had on my top of my ballot. He had a great season. 5-8. The WAR is a little disappointing because. So he had, I think he was something like 4th or 5th in WAR. Like he was back in WAR, but he only has 5. Like I think like Buster Nut was the leader with like 7. So yeah, but no, he was first in ERA, I believe. 210 strikeouts over 186 innings, very impressive. He was up there in WHIP, hell of a season, especially on the World Series champions as well.
I know what is that, about 7 strikeouts per walk is great numbers, averaging more than a strikeout an inning.
Yep. Very
under 3 ERA, very good.
Yeah, he led in R WAR, which is what out of the park when it just says WAR, that's usually it's talking about F4, I believe, which is Fangraphs WAR, and that tracks FIP, which is fielding independent pitch. I'm talking sabermetrics here, but FIP is like just essentially how you perform in at bats with no defenses involved. So if you look at actual ERA WAR based off ERA, he's the highest, which is F4, I believe. No, sorry, B WAR or R WAR. I don't know.
And fans of the old time stats, 15-6 is a fantastic record. I mean, that's a guy, he's on the mound.
Yeah.
You've got a really, really good chance to win any given game he's starting.
Yep. Also, I put out Barack Obama, pitcher of the year last year. Fell off a bit, but still had a pretty good season. So yeah, congrats to Harry Styles. Moving on now, we're gonna have our MVP candidacy. Now, this is one of the most contested races in my opinion. I've been waiting. I've been on the edge of my seat to see who wins this. Very excited. So it was very much a 2-horse race with Harrison and Love all season. Tassion had a pretty good season as well. He was up there, as well as Harry Styles I think is kind of a dark horse to win it. But yeah, I'm very excited. Have a prediction?
I mostly focused on the minor leagues my first year, so I can't say a ton on this, but.
Mm-hmm. I'm very excited. So the winner of the season 20 Most Valuable Player Award is going to be James Love. Oh, just beating out Hunter Harrison. Hunter Harrison already has 1 MVP to his name. Could not bring home the second one, but James Love is going to win it. On my ballot, I had Hunter Harrison first. Because I think he had a better overall season, and he just had a really, really shitty last week or so, and that really brought him down. But yeah, James Love, very congratulations, low-key, congrats. It's good to see Tassion getting 54 votes as well. He had a great season. Yeah, Buster Nut. 22.
I don't have much to add from his Silver Slug campaign, but the walk to strikeout ratio still really stands out to me. Amazing slugging, amazing on base, averaging well over a hit a game with 142. The doubles is very, very high.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I definitely Death Valley Scorpions. James Love, Harry Styles, Pitcher of the Year, and MVP winners, both on the World Series champions. Definitely 2 players that got them there.
And that's what the MVP is all about, putting a ring on the rest of the team's finger, right?
Well, I suppose. Still, I mean, both of the 2 dark horse, the 2 big candidates were Love and Harrison, and they were both on the World Series teams. So perhaps if New York had pulled it out in the end, we'd be seeing Hunter Harrison right here. I don't know. Could be interesting. Who knows? Yeah. So congrats to Low-Key James Love. Low-Key or James Love. So we're moving on now to our GM of the Year awards. I think these are your candidates here. Not every team got nominated, it looks like, which is a little unfortunate, but Yep. Um, Lots of great GMs in this league. I'm very excited to see who wins it. And the winner is going to be of the New York Voyagers. Congratulations to them. They had an amazing season. Everyone was expecting New York to be a 50, 60 win team. No one was expecting them to be as dominant as they were. Definitely, I believe Big Unit Babs and I can't remember your I'm sorry, I can't remember your co's name. I'm sorry, but you guys. Oh yeah, wasn't oh shit, it's like Peepaw or something. Peepaw. You guys had a great season. Congrats, guys. Yeah.
Great record home, great record away. They played really well, and they made it to the postseason with ease, right?
Yeah. Um, Managed to get career years out of regressing players such as Tassian, Rove, and crap, there was another guy in there. RJ Menard had a good season. Lots of great job from these GMs. Yeah, so moving on now, we're gonna have our Myers Awards now. Now, Danny, I'm sure you can comment on these a bit more than you could the major ones, but I'm very excited to see these.
Absolutely, the minors are a fun time for everyone. There's so much less TPE invested down there, so it's really anyone's game any year.
Yep, yep. So moving on, we start off with our season 20 Myers champions, the Amarillo Armadillos. They played very well all season and managed to pull it out in the end, Dillo for the World Series.
Yep, as a Swiftie, I don't want to say too much here, but you gotta love a dark horse when a dark horse can kind of come from behind and take the whole thing, surprising everybody. It's an awesome feeling.
Yep. So congratulations to the LGM and I believe DG are the GMs over there on the World Series championship. Moving on to our Minors Gold Glove winners. It's going to be starting off here. It's going to be Elliot Alderson behind the plate. Great. Had a pretty good season. I believe this is Storms players recreate on the Hepcats. Had a pretty good season. Congrats to him.
995 fielding percentage, only 4 errors, turning 6 double plays from the catcher position. Put
Yeah,
up great numbers.
very impressive. All right, cool. Moving on to our first base Gold Glove. It's going to be a Peter LaFleur. Very impressive season. +8 zone war. Wow. Zone rating is very good. It's, .07, as well as 0 errors all season, over 100 games. 822 putouts is very good.
Yep, I think the 1,000% fielding percentage really says it all.
Yeah.
When you don't make a mistake at your position, and it's a position like first place where the ball gets thrown to you quite a bit.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Congratulations to, I don't know your user, I'm sorry. Oh, you're on Death Valley. Baylor came second. So, second base now. This was a bit of a hot, the Gold Glove for second base. This was a bit of a hot topic in our Detroit locker room. We both Mo Willis and Danny B in there, and there was a constant discussion who deserved this award more. But it looks like the voters have spoken, and Mo Willis was the winner of the season 22 Minors Gold Glove.
I like to give Mo a hard time, but I mean, he deserved it. And looking over the numbers, I knew it was going to go to him. I mean, the zone rating of 5, the only 5 errors as well. He turning 74 double plays.
Yeah.
He was really a black hole at second base, ate up the ball and got the out every time. So congratulations, Mo.
Yep, congratulations. Danny B coming second. Hopefully you can work your way up to first next year.
Yeah, I got another season coming up here, so voters keep me in mind.
Yep. So moving on now, it's going to be Tub City at third. Sorry, I'm going to yell, but Tub City over at third base, having, oh my God, 13.5 zone rating. That is insane.
Yeah, Dub City, another Swiftie. Keep an eye on him when it comes time for the third base Silver Slugger too. I think his name will be up there.
Yeah, absolutely amazing season. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen zone rating that high.
Yeah, I believe we were talking about in the locker room. I believe he did set the minor league record with zone rating there.
Amazing season from him. Congratulations. Moving on now, we have our Miners Gold Glove, and this is going to be Nicky Dimes. And holy shit. Nicky Dimes, another player of Detroit, actually, Jake Cortesi, my co-GM. He had a great season. He's been playing for us in the majors next year. He has his Detroit uniform on already. Couldn't even wait till the awards were over. Congrats. 18.9 zone rating at shortstop is absolutely insane.
Absolutely crazy. I mean, nice double plays over there. We keep saying it.
Yep. I but yeah, congratulations to Joe.
Yeah, you don't need to look any farther than the zone rating there to
Yeah,
see what happened. I mean, the voting wasn't super close, and
yeah,
I can't imagine it's hard to tell why.
yeah. Joe, I believe Joe couldn't be with us tonight, but congratulations to him. Moving on to left field now. It's gonna be Tyler Colvin. Oh man, all of Detroit, having all of the Detroit prospects up here. Mo Willis, Colvin, and Mo and Willis, Colvin, and Dimes are all Detroit people. So good to see them cleaning up the Gold Gloves in the minors.
Just one error on the season, managed to get an assist all the way out from left field, so
Yep, congratulations. 4 1/3, 4 and 2, 4.3 SOD ratings. Very good. Yeah. Moving on to our center field now, it's going to be Ben Stackenpaper, another Detroit prospect. He won this award last season as well. Not a whole lot of contest here. He had an amazing season. He's definitely in contention for MVP. He led the Kingpins to their record. He was one of their key batters in their lineup. Congratulations to him.
5 assists. I mean, don't run on stacking paper. If you think maybe you have a double, I would say think again. Maybe hang out at first for a second.
Yeah, I know from the minors playoffs last season. There's a clip of him like throwing out a guy at home from the wall, which is just insane. I remember seeing that. That was great.
Yeah, it's not worth it, guys. Just hang out. Stay happy with your single, your double, whatever it is, and
Yep, Stacking Paper, great
I hope
guy.
the next guy can get you in.
Another right. Yes. Moving on to right field now. We're gonna have Randy Myth, yet another Detroit prospect. Man, Detroit controlling both the middle infield and the outfield. This is very, very impressive. Um, Congratulations to Randy Myth. Had a great season. Myth Andar, I think is his user. I doubt he's watching, but he deserved this award. Congratulations. Yeah, on the 66ers, they had a great season, made the World Series. Congratulations, Max, on that. I believe I guess he played more than. One position, right field, so that's why he has multiple lines there. I'm not sure.
But still did well enough to come out ahead. And a special mention, Dom Drozdoff, another Swifties legend. He had a great season out and right, and has a great future ahead of him.
Yep, congratulations. So moving on to our minor Silver Sluggers now. I'm probably gonna move through these kind of quickly. I just don't want to. I just want to get to the. It's been forever. So first off, it's gonna be Brendan McCullum, Swifty. I'm sure you know this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a great catcher. I think he just got called up, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe he was a free agent for a bit.
Yep. 18 home runs, a good walk to strikeout ratio, batting just under 300, putting up 3 WAR is great for a minor season.
Yep, that was great. The LBG tells me he was traded to the Dynamos and to the 66ers near the end of the season. That's why he had a separate stats.
And Ben Dover with 7 votes, not coming in too far behind.
Yep. Congratulations, guys. Moving on over to our first base is going to be a Sean Scott over at first base for the Hepcats. Hepcats had a great season, and congratulations to Sean Scott on the Silver Slugger. Hard and Long played pretty well too on his final season with the minors. Baylor had a pretty strong season as well. Chicago Kingpin.
Yeah, the RBI standout, 71, slugging 550, 10 stolen bases, and over 4 WARs.
Yep.
Great season for a first baseman.
Yep, congratulations. Moving on now to our second baseman. This is going to be Nick Marksman for another Kansas City Hepcat. Not the best season in terms of WAR, but it seems to be he was pretty good at the plate. Probably wasn't great two-grand defense, but yeah. Danny B coming in second, 7 votes. Interestingly enough, Mo Willis or Danny B won this award. They tied for it, actually.
Yeah, we argued about this one too, and I don't think we ever mentioned Nick Marksman. So congratulations, Nick Marksman, kind of sneaking in there.
Yeah. Pete Nokia, Chicago Kingpins. Congrats, guys. Move over to third now. It's going to be Dub City, who we do not have any stats for, unfortunately. I'm sure he did well.
So, I can tell you he led the Swift season in a few categories. He had a ton of home runs. I like to say that Danny B kind of followed him around in the cages, just hoping to catch some of the lightning that Dub City had in his bat. Although Sandy Taters and Remington Stevens, really, it was a close race at third.
Yep. I believe Remington Stevens is inactive, so maybe shouldn't have got so many votes, but yeah. Congratulations to Dub City. Moving on to our minor Silver Slugger shortstop, that's going to be Jerry Jingles. Kind of a bit. It was a close race with him and Al Bunty, but it looks like Jerry Jingles is the winner. 14 with 14 votes. Once again, no stats. Tacos must have forgotten him, but it's all right. Good season on his part.
Absolutely.
Moving on to left field, it's going to be a Kuna Matata, Chicago Kingpins. He's going to be moving up to the majors next season for the Sloth, so congratulations to him. Pretty overall great season. Congratulations winning the Silver Slugger. Moving on to center field, this is going to be once again Ben Stacking Paper. Absolutely a phenomenal season for him once again. He won both the Silver Slugger and the Gold Glove last year, and as well as this year, it came second in MVP voting last season. So I'm sure he is eager to attempt to make another run at the award after being kind of snubbed last season.
Yeah, I think these guys might have done a name change or something, because if you go on the BNN and try and pull them up, nothing comes up under Stacking Paper. So
Stacking Paper is a he was on the Kingpins. That's how you spell his name. So I don't know. He was very good this season though.
Absolutely.
Not quite as good as last season, but he was still pretty good. Moving on to right field now. This is going to be Ryan Kirkby. Pretty solid season for the Bounties in right field. Another Detroit prospect. Man, we're tearing up the minors this season. Congratulations, pretty solid. Hit almost 300, 21 dingers. Not a whole lot of strikeouts.
And 2.7 WAR is a happy year for anyone.
Yep, pretty good. So moving on, we're going to move on to our DH now. This is going to be Amo Trachtenberg. Very close race with him and Monohaka Haka.
Another Swifties legend there.
Yep, doubles, I believe.
Yep. He's been going for those doubles and hits a lot of them.
Yep. Amo Trachtenberg, although Mr. Stinnett, I believe he's in chat right now. Congratulations on the DH award. Currently, I think he's close to top of his class in TBE, if I'm not mistaken.
And definitely helped the Dillos get that World Series done for him.
Yep.
So, congratulations.
Yep. Moving on now, we're going to have our Minors Reliever of the Year award. Lots of good faces here. Vincent Gambini, Chicago Kingpins legend. Congratulations. Let's see who wins it. It's going to be Lucky El Charo for the Kansas City Hepcats. I do not know this user, but congratulations on the award.
I kind of ran away with it there. 80 votes to 47. Well done.
Yep. Congratulations. Moving on now, we have our Minors Rookie of the Year. Now, this was another pretty interesting award to see who's going to win it. Danny B, you're up there, obviously.
I'm on there.
Yep, Haywood Dinkle up here. Another Swifty. Todd Gonzalez, Light Noir, he had a very good season. Moonlight's on there. That's interesting.
I haven't seen the result yet, but my money's on Vincent Avon with 70 stolen bases. I mean, that's a great season.
Yeah, Avon he was pretty good. So winner is going to be, yes, of course, Vincent Avon. There wasn't a whole lot of competition here. Led the league in rookies in WAR. Had a very good season hitting wise. Also was pretty decent with the glove in his hand as well. So congrats.
Yeah. 70 stolen bases with only 9 caught stealing is crazy numbers. I mean, if that guy takes off from first, you might as well just let him get second. Don't risk the error.
Yeah.
Because he's going to make it safe.
Yep, congratulations. Moved to Danny B, of course, coming in third place here. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Yep, so moving on now, we're going to be to our, I believe this is Minors Pitcher of the Year. Okay, this was an interesting race because I believe there was a lot of inactives. Like the best pitcher in the minors this season by far was Michael Jordan, but Michael Jordan is inactive, so he's not getting votes. So yeah, I'm very curious to see who wins this.
You got Uni Takamada on there. That's Swifties GM Beaver. So
okay,
hope for some good things there. We'll see.
Yep. All right, let's see who wins this. It's going to be Hot Dog Sandwich for the Dillos. I've always said that I think Hot Dog Sandwich is one of my favorite names in the league. Winning the pitcher of the year for the Dillos. I don't think I could name any of their stats, but very solid year. I love the name. I love the face chin.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. I mean, these face gens are making me hungry, but another great Dillo helping lead them to the World Series, and
Yep.
you can see why they were able to win it. They have so many talented players.
Yep. Leo Entertainment fan coming right behind him. Just unfortunately a little short. Shaq's player, I believe. So yeah, congrats. Moving on now to our minors MVP. All right, this is a race I have been wanting to know the winner of for a while, and I'm very curious to know. So I'm pulling for Ben Stagpaper. He was a teammate of mine in the Kingpins and my prospect in Detroit. So I'm pulling for him. So congrats, whoever wins this award.
I got a break from you here. My money's on Dub City. I mean, Swifty's legend. He was really a huge player for us. Helped us get into the postseason, and
All right,
Gold Glove winner, Silver Slug winner.
all right.
I think he's got a shot.
See who wins it. That's gonna be Ben Stagpaper. All right, that makes me happy. Ben Stagpaper, absolutely amazing season at the plate. Even better in the field. Was absolutely robbed last season of the MVP award. Sorry, Pazuzu, if you're watching this, but Stagpaper was robbed last season. I'm glad he's getting his retribution though, winning the minors league MVP. Chicago Kingpins, in their 4 seasons of existence, have produced 2 MVPs, which is quite impressive. Yeah. So congratulations to Ben Stagpaper.
Yeah, well done, Dub City coming in fourth. I mean, I guess Ben Stacking Paper really ran away with it. What do I know?
Yeah, he had a great season. So congratulations. Moving on now, I think we're gonna have our Miners GM of the Year awards. These are 4 teams here. Let's see who wins it. It's gonna be Kansas City. So congratulations, Enoch. I don't know your co-GM. I'm sorry. Amazing season. You guys were best record in the minors. Kind of ran away with the 2017 State College up there as well. I encourage Wheelers getting some votes as well.
Yeah, I know as a brand new create, Enoch was really, really helpful to me before I was drafted to a team. Any question I had, he was
Oh
always
yeah,
quick with a good answer that
oh
really
yeah.
helped me.
Enoch is awesome. He he definitely I think he deserves an in a most dedicated member. Very much so. Pretty much heads up that he pretty much is a helping hand to every single rookie who joins the league, and he also does all the sim updates. So Enoch definitely deserves it. We'll see that voting in a minute.
And looks like Knox, I think, is the co-GM. So congratulations to you as well, Knox.
Congratulations. Now we're gonna have our Ambassador of the Year awards. So yeah, Enoch winning Ambassador of the Year, definitely he deserves that. Congratulations to Taco Shop, new create, getting up there in the votes. I think
Yeah, he's another Swifty. I mean, he's putting out great articles every week. If you ever see him on a media, I'd highly recommend you read it.
Yep, he's a I definitely guy who went fourth overall in the draft, so very
Yep.
strong. I'm up here for some reason. I don't know why. I was the winner last season. I did not have as much time dedicated to the minors this season, but I still love the minors. So yeah, congratulations to Enoch. I did not deserve votes though. So now we're going to the most dedicated member, and it is going to be Enoch. Oh, congratulations, Enoch, on the win. 95 votes, very impressive. Very congratulations, Enoch. He deserved this a lot in my opinion. I'm very happy to see him up here.
Yeah, sweeping the member awards, and I mean, it's not hard to tell why. If you've ever interacted with Enoch, if you ever had a
Yeah.
question that he's been able to answer for you, which I'm sure any question you've had, he's been able to answer. He's a fantastic user.
Yep. Once again, I got votes, and I do not know why. I was ahead of several head office members and CMAC, who deserves this award very much. Andrew Osu, who very much deserves this award as well. Yeah, so thank you everyone who voted for me, but definitely congratulations to Enoch.
And LBG being coming in high too, so great work, LBG.
Yep, congratulations. So I believe that's going to be our last award of the night. Yep, so that's going to be our last award. Congratulations to all award winners. I believe that's going to be it for tonight. Special thanks to everyone. What is this? Is that the end? And that's going to be our slideshow. So thank you everyone who showed up tonight. It was a lot of fun coming up here. Thank you, Danny B, for co-hosting with me.
Absolutely. Yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. I plan to be around the streams a little bit more in the future, so I hope I wasn't too obnoxious for you. And congratulations to everyone.
Yep. It was a lot of fun. Thank you for coming on. Thank you all for joining us tonight as well.